Good evening and welcome to tonight's auction. If I could have everyone's attention, please, and will you all please stand and join me in a salute to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please join me with the 4-H pledge. I pledge my head to clearer thinking, my heart to greater loyalty, my hands to larger service, and my health to better living, for my club, my community, my country, and my world. Thank you.
4-H members, stay right there for just 1 minute, guys. We're going to do a quick awards. First, we're going to start the Clean Stall Award. If you guys remember, that comes out every year. That's sponsored by Sam Phillips, CPA, so we're really appreciative of that. This year's representative from the Sheep Barn who won the Clean Stall Award is Miss Kinley Thompson. Is she out here? Okay. The goat winner is Miss Audrey Luking. The beef winner is Miss Ava Tate. Come on up, guys, when I say your name. Audrey, good job. No, that's Audrey. This is Ava. And the swine exhibitor winner is Tommy Cox. Ava. At this time, I'm going to invite Dan Heaston up to present the People's Choice Award. So every year at the General Project Show, we have 3 outstanding projects selected as the People's Choice Award, one in the senior category, one in the intermediate, and one in the junior. So this year our junior winner is Miss Megan Lutz. Our intermediate winner is Mr. Avery Barrett, who I don't believe is here. And our senior winner is Miss Lindy Branch. You ready? Okay. At this time, we're going to have a few words from our Miss Marion County.
Hello everyone, I'm your 2018 Miss Marion County Fair Queen, Bailey Duvall. I just want to thank you for letting me come out and be a part of the livestock auction, and if you don't have anything else to do tomorrow, I'd like to invite you to our talent show and to our junior Miss pageant. Thank you.
At this time, Casey is going to say a few words on behalf of the foundation.
Welcome, and thank you for coming to support our kids tonight. The Marion County 4-H Foundation began a little over a year ago, and we are here to help the kids of Marion County. This year, we helped sponsor the 4-H shooting sports. We donated some of the money to sponsor a livestock judging abroad trip, as well as in conjunction with the Fair Board and Monsanto, we purchased the livestock scales. So we are looking forward to helping more in the years to come as a 4-H foundation. Thank you.
All right, guys, thanks. I'd like to welcome everybody here today to the 2018 Marion County 4-H auction. Got a few items to run down through. We got some additions on the end of the sale. We got 3 additions, and we do have a foundation hog at the end that we'll be selling. To all the proceeds go to the foundation. So we have 3 additions at the end of the sale, plus a foundation hog to what's listed in your catalog. I'd like to thank Greg Cleveland and Jason Meyer coming over. We'll have Jason up here first. I'd like to thank Wabash TV for coming in tonight, televised and everything. Here we go.
All right, guys, we're going to start out with the Grand Champion Market Trio. Ava Tate, All right, on the Grand Champion Market Trio, who give me 100? Let's go. 100 automobile anywhere, 100, 100 with $150. Let's go. $50 anywhere, but a 50, 50. Now 75, 50 now 75, 75. What do 75? What do 75? Now $100, 100, 125, 100, 125. Now 150. I'm 150, 50. What do 150? What 150? 125 now 150, 150 anywhere, but 125, 150. What do 50? What do 50? 125 now 150. Anybody else? 125, 150, 150 now 175, 150 now 175, what a 75, what a 75, 150 now 75, 150 and 75, what a do 75 down here, what a 50, 70, what a 75, 150 now 175, anybody else? 150 now 175, sold it $150. Hunter Law Firm, Salem, Illinois. Thank you, Hunter Law Firm. Next up, Reserve Champion Market Trio. Abigail Patrick. Is that better? All right, Reserve Champion Market Trio, Abigail Patrick. Who give me 100? Let's go. 100, 125, 100, 125, 125, 125, 100, 125. Now 150, now 175, 175. Now 200. I'm gonna do 2, what are the 2, what are the 200? I'm gonna do 2, what are the 2, what are the 200? 175 and 2, what are the 2, 200? Anybody? It's 175 now. $200. I'm gonna do 2, what are the 2? 172. 100 now. 225. 200 and 225, 125, 225, 225, 200 and 225, 200 now 225. Anybody else? 200 now 225. Sold it, $200. Kurt Martin, State Farm Insurance. Thank you, Kurt Martin. Next up, Senior Showmanship winner, Rachel Neubauer. All right, I got 100, now 125. 100, 125, 125, 125, 100 now 125, 125, 125, 100 now 125, 100 now 125, now 150, 125 and 50, what are the 50, 50, now 175, 150 now 75, what are 75, now 200, what are the 2, what are the 2, what are the 200, what are the 2, what are the 2, 200 anywhere, what are the 2, what are the 200, 175 and 200, 175 now 2, what are the 2, what are the 200, 175 and 200, anybody else? 175 now 200, sold at 175. Marion County Savings Bank. Thank you, Marion County Savings. All right, next up, Lindy Branch. Lindy Branch. I got 100. I need 125. 100, 125. Now 150. I'm at 150. What are the 50, 50, 150 now. 175. 150 now. 175. What are the 75? What are the 75 now? 200. I don't know what to do. 2. What are the 2? What are the 2? 200. I don't know what to do. 2. What are the 2? Now 225. What are 200 now? 225. What are the 25? What are the 25? What are the 25? 200 now. 225. 200 and 225. Anybody else? 200 now, 225. Sold at $200. Branch Ranch. Thank you, Branch Ranch. Next up, River Altum. All right, here we go. Who give me 100? I got 100 now. 125. 100, 125, 125, 125, 100 now. 125, 125, 100. I need 125, 125, 125, 25. Now 150. I'm at 150 now. 175, 175 now. 200. I don't know what to do. What are the 2, what are the 200? I don't know what to do. What are the 2, what are the 2? 175 now. 200. I'm at 175 and 2, what are the 2, what are the 200? I don't know what to do anywhere. 175 now. 200. Anybody else? 175 and 200. Sold at 175. Mako Elevator. Thank you, Mako Elevator. What? Hey. All right, next up, Lorelei Rose. Lorelei Rose. All right, I got 100 and 125. Now 150, I'm at 150, 50, 150, 125, and 150, 125 and 50, 50. Now 175, 175. Now 200, I'm at 2, 2, 1 at 2, 2, 1 at 200, I'm at 2, 2, 1 at 2. Now 225, 225, I 25, 1 at 25, 225, 25. Now 250, 225 and 250, 1 at 50, 50. Now 75, 275, I 1 at 275, 250 and 275, 250 now 275, 1 at 275, 1 at 275, 1 at 275, 250 now 275. Anybody else? 275 now 300, 275 and 300. Up at 33, 1 at 33, 1 at 300. Out at 33, 1 at 300. Out at anywhere? 370 and 275 and 300, 275 and 300. Anybody else? 275 and 300. Sold at 275. Jeff Dunahee Realty. Thank you, Jeff Dunahee Realty. Next up, Macy Donahoe. Macy Donahoe. I got 100, I need 125, 100, 125, 25, now 150, I'm at 50, now 75, now 200, I'm going to do 2, I'm going to do, now 225, now 250, 250, I'm going to do 250, now 275, 250 and 275, I'm going to do 275, 75, I'm going to do 275, 250 and 275, 250 now 275, I'm going to do 275, 250 now 275, anybody else? 250, 75, now 300, I'm going to do 300, I'm going to do 75 and 3. 3, 1 and 3, 3, 1 and 3, 275 and 3. Sold at 275. Triag Farms. Thank you, Triag Farms. Next up, Malachi Starwalt. I got 100. Let's go. 100, 125. 125, 125, 125, 125. Now 150. 150, 50, 150, 50, 50, 150. 125. Now 150. Now 175. 150. Now 75. Now 2, 2, 1 2. Now 225. 225. 5. 225. Now 250. 225. Now 250. 150. 50. 150. Now 275. 250. Now 275. 175. 175. 250 and 275. Anybody want to 275, 250 now 275, what do 275, what do 275, now $300, $103, 275 and 300, up to 275 now 3, 103, anybody else? 275 and 300, sold at 275. Bailey Family Farms, thank you Bailey Family Farms. Rabbit time. Grand Champion Market Pen, Madeline Seals. All right, I got 100 now, 125, 100 now, 125, 125, 125, 125, 125, 100 now, 125, 125, now 150, 125 and 50, 150, 50, how about a 50, 150, 125 and 50, 125 and 50, 150, 50, 150, 125 now 150, 125, anybody else? 125, 150, now 175, 175, now 200, 200, 175 now 200. Anybody else? 175 and 200. Sold at 175. People's State Bank. Thank you, People's State Bank. Next up, Reserve Grand Champion Market Pen and Junior Showmanship winner, Lily Bays. I got 100, 125, $100 now 125, 125, 125, 125, now 150, 125 and 50, 50, 150, now 175, 150 now 175, 125, 125, 175, 175, 150 and 175, 150 now 175, 175, 150 now 175, 175, 150 now 175, 175, anyone to do 175, 150 now 175, sold at $150. Vernon Quant, Pioneer Seed. Thank you, Vernon Quant, Pioneer Seed. Next up, all right, Presley Harris. Presley Harris. I got 100. I need 125. 100 now, 125 at a 25, 100, 125, 100, 125 at 100, 125 at a 25 now, 150, 125 and 50, what at a 50, 50 now, 75 at a 75, 150 now, 175, 150 now, 175, 5 at a 75, what at a 75 now, $200, up at a 2, what at a $200, 2 now, 225, 200 and 225 at a 25, 25 at a 225, 200 and 225, 225 at a 225 at a 25, 25, but it'll do 25, 200 now, 225. Anybody else? Sold at $200. Back again the same way. Vernon Quan, Pioneer Seeds. All right, next on to the goats. All right, first up, Grand Champion Market Goat, Drew Hasselbrock. All right, what do you say here? What do you say? Give me 200, let's go. 200 anywhere, I'm going to do $200 anywhere, I'm going to do, how about $100, let's go. $100. 100, now 125, now 100, 125, 125, 125, 150, I'm at 150, 50 now, 175, now 200, I'm at 22, now 225, I'm at 225, 250, now 75, 250, now 275, what will do 75, what will do 75, 250, now 275, now 300, up at 3, what will do 3, how about $300, up at 3, what will do 3, down here, 3, what will do 3, what will do $300, up at 3, anywhere else, 275, now 300, 275 and 300. Sold at $275. People's Bank. Thank you, People's Bank. People's National Bank, sorry. People's National Bank. Thank you. Okay. All right, next up, Reserve Grand Champion Market Goat and Senior Showmanship winner. This is Lily Bays, showing for brother Alexander Bays. All right. Hey, what do you say? Give me 100, let's go. $100 anywhere, but $100, but $100, but $100, let's go. $100 anywhere, 100, now 125. 100, 125, but 125, but 100, 225, but 100 now 125, but do 125, 125 and 150, 125 now 150, 175, 100, 150 now 75, now 200, I'm gonna do 2, what did I 2, 2, 2, what did I 2, 2, 2, what did I $200, I'm gonna do 2, what did I 2, now 225, 200, 225, now 250, I'm gonna do 50, what did I 50, 50, what did I 50, 225 now 225 now 50, but do 50, 25 now 50, anybody else? 225 now 250, 225 now 250, sold at 225. Wabash Communications, thank you Wabash Communications. Next up, Reserve Medium Weight Weather Goat and Intermediate Showmanship winner, Audrey Luking. All right, you got 100? Now 125, 100, 125, now 150, now 175, 150, now 172, now 200, what did I do, 2, what did I 200, I don't know, what did I do, what 2, now 225, 225, now 2.5, what did I 2.5, now 275, what did I 75, now 300, what did I 3, what did I 300, I don't know, what did I 3, now 325, 325, now 3.5, 325, now 350, now 375, 350, now 375, what did I 75, what did I 75, what did I 75, 350 and 375, 350, now 375, now $400, I don't know, what did I 4, what did I 4, now 425, 425, what did I 25, what did I 25, but anybody else, 400 now 425, what did I 25, 400 now 425, anybody else, 400 now 425, sold at $400. People's National Bank, thank you People's National Bank. All right, we're on to the hogs. I guess they're ready. Hey, I got some foundation donations. Riekman Brothers, $100. Jeff and Angie Baker, $100. Wynn Headley, $200. And I got Anonymous, $75. Thank you, everybody. All right, first up in the swine, Grand Champion Market Barrow and Intermediate Showmanship winner, Elias Molinax. All right. Okay. 5-year average on swine, 540. So Les just showed me this here. We got a 5-year average on a swine that we've sold here has been 540. So we're going to break the 5-year average this year. All right, on the first hog right here, Elias Molinax. All right there, what do you say? Give me 200, let's go. 200 up to 2, now 225. 225 out of the 25, 25, 225 out of the 25, out of the 225. 200 and 225 out of the 25, 25 out of the 25. Now 250. 225 and 50, what are the 50, 50, how about a 50, 50, what are the 50, 50, what are the 50? 225 and 50, what are the 50, 50, what are the 50? 250, now 275, 250 and 275, now 300, $103, $103, $103, $103, $300. Let's get to the average, guys. 300, $103, $103, $300, now 325, 300, now 325, now 350, up to 350, now 375, 375, up to 375, up to 75, up to 75, 5, up to 375, 350 and 375. Come on, let's go again. 350 now 375, up to 75, up to 75, 350 now 375. 350 and 375. Anybody else? 350 and 375. Sold at 350. People's State Bank. Thank you, People's State Bank. Next up, Reserve Grand Champion, Market Barrow, Olivia Wilkins. All right, on the Reserve Grand Champion, Market Barrow, Olivia Wilkins, right here. All right, what do you say? Give me 200, let's go. 200 anywhere, I'm going to do 200, what do I do? 2, now 225. 225 now, 250, I'm going to 50, 50, what are the 50, 50, what are the 50? 225 and 250. 225 and 50, what are the 50, what are the 50? 50, now 75. 50 now 75, what do I do? 250 now 275. 250 and 275. 275 now 300. I'm going to 3, what are the 3, what are the 3, what are the 300? I'm going to 275 and 3, now 325, sir. 300 now, 325, what are the 25, 25, what are the 25, 325, what are the 25, what are the 225, 325, anybody, 325 out there, 350, how about the 350, what are the 350, how about the 325, and 350, how about the 350, now 375, 350 and 375, what are the 75, what are the 75, 350 and 375, what are the 75, anybody else, 350 and 375, 375, sold at 350. People's National Bank. Next up, well, let's get out of here. All right, next up, Reserve Grand Champion, Market Gilt and Super Showmanship winner, Bailey Segrist. All right, I got 200, I need 225. 200 and 225, 25, 200 and 225, now 250, 225 and 50, what are the 50, 50, how about a 50, 50, what are the 50, now 75, 250, now 275, and 300, I'm going to 3, what are the 3, what are the 300, I'm going to 3, what are the 3, now 325, 325 and 350, I'm going to 325 and 375, what are the 375, 350, 375 and 400, I'm going to 4, what are the 4, what are the 4, now 425, now 450, I'm going to 450, what are the 450, what are the 450, 425 and 450, what are the 50, 50, what are the 50, 425 and 450, anybody else, 50, now 75, 450, 75, $500, I'm going to 5, what are the 5, might as well one more time, 500, I'm going to 5, what are the 5, what are 475 and 500, 475 and 500, one more time, 500, now 525, 525, now 550, 525 and 550, what are the 50, 50, how about a 50, what a 425 and 550, what a 525 and 550, anybody else, 550, 525 and 550, anybody else? Sold at 525. Lots Trucking and Pioneer Seed. Thank you. Thank you, Lots Trucking and Pioneer Seed, St. Peter, Illinois. Next up, Champion Hampshire Market Barrow, Parker Carrick. All right, I got 200, I need 225. 200 and 225, now 250, I'm going to 50, 50, what are the 50, but 250, now 75, under 275, 300, now 300, what are the 3, 3, what are the 3, 3, what are the 3, 3, what are the 3, 273, now 325, now 350, now 375, 375, now 400, up to the 4, 4, 4, up to the 4, 4, 400, up to the 4, now 4, up to the 400, out of the 4, 4, now 425, 425, now 450, up to the 450, 50, now 475, now 500, now 525, 500 and 525, now 550, now 575, up to the 575, up to the 75, 550 and 575, up to the 75, up to the 75, 550, I'm with you, 550 all the day, 570, I'm with you, 550 now, 575, 550 now, 575, what do 75, what do 75, what do 75, 550 now, 575, anybody else? 550 and 575, sold it, $550. Bluff Equipment, thank you, Bluff Equipment out of Bluff City. Yeah, we don't need that. Next up, no, we don't want to say. All right, next up, we got the champion land race Market Barrow, Macy O'Leary. I got 200, I need 225. 200 and 225, now 250, I'm going to 50, 50, what are the 50, how about a 225 and 250, 225 and 250, what are the 50, 50, now 75, 275, now 300, out of the 3, 1 and 300, out of the 303, 3, 1 and 300, and 3, now 325, now 350, 320, 350, now 75, 350 and 75, now 400, out of the 4, 4, what are the 400, out of the 4, 4, now 25, 400 and 25, now 450, I'm going to 450, what are the 450, what are the 450, 450, now 475, 450, now 475, now $500, number 5, what are the 5, now 525, 500 and now 525, what are the 25, what are the 25, 500 and 525, anybody else? 500 and 525, sold at $500. United Producers and Blair's Processing. Thank you, United Producers and Blair's Processing. Next up, reserve champion, all other breeds Market Barrow, Logan Hanks. Logan Hanks. I got 200, need 225. 200 and 225, but a 25, 25, but a 225, but a 225, now 250. Don't be scared, raise your hand. 250, now 275. 250, now 275, but a 75, now $300, now 325, but a 325, now 350, but a 350, 50, now 75, but a 275, now $400, 400, but a 44, but a 400, now 425, 425, now 450, but a 425 and 450, now 475, 475, but a 475, but a 475, now $500, but a 5, but a 5, 5, but a 500, number 475, 5, now 525, 500, now 525, but a 25, 25, but a 25, 500, now 525, but a 25, 500, I want to do 525, but a 25, anybody else? 500, now 525, sold it, $500. Salem Rule King, thank you, Salem Rule King. All right, we had another foundation donation from Macy Donahoe for $25. All right, next up, reserve champion crossbred Market Barrow, Derek Engel. I got 200, I need 225. 200 and 225, now 250, now 75, but a 75, now 300, up at 325, now 350, up at 350, now 375, now 400, up at 44, now 425, now 500, 450, sorry, 450, now 475, 450, now 475, but a 275, 5, now $500, 475, now 500, up at a 55, but a 55, but a 5, but a 5, but a 5, but a $500, 475 and 500, 475 and a 500, now 525, 500, now 525, but a 25, but a 225, now 550, what a 550, what a 50, 50, what a 50, 50, what a 50, 525, now 550, 525 and 550, what a 50, 50, what a 50, what a 50, 525 and 550, anybody else? Anybody else? 550, sold it, 525. Little Egypt Golf Cars, Salem, Illinois. All right. Next up, reserve champion, all other breeds, market gilt, Levi Hanks. I got 200, let's go. 200 now, 225, but 25, but 25, but 225, 200 and 225, now 250. 225 and 250, what 250, now 275 by 5, but 7, 300, up to 3, now 325, but 325, now 350, now 375, 350, now 375, by, but 375, but 375, now $400, up to 4, 4, what 4, now 425, now 450, up to 425, now 475, 450, now 75, $500, up to 5, now 525, 500, now 525, but 25, 25, but 25, 525, but 25, but 25, 500 now 25. Anybody else? Sold it. $500. Iuka State Bank. Thank you, Iuka State Bank. I am done. Turning it over to Mike.
All right, lot number 23 coming in is Tommy Cox, junior showmanship winner on a white hog weighing 280 pounds right here, you bet. Like to have 500 here, got 200, now 225, but he get 25, now there, 2.5, 225, 2.5, now 75, but he get 75, 275, sir, now 300, but he get 300, now 325, 300 here, now 325, now 3.5 here, but he get 3.5, but he get 3.5, now 375, 375, but he get 75, now 444, but he get 4, but he get 400 here, now 425, 425, now 4.5 here, but he get 4.5, but he get 4.5, thank you for what you did do, 425 half, anybody else, 425 here, now 4.5, now 75, now 500, 500, now 525, but he get 25, but he get 25, 5.25, 525, 5.5, 525 here, now half, but he get 5.5, now 75, but he get 75, 550 here, now 75, 5 Greg's Way, 550 here, now 75, 550 here, anybody else, 550 here, now 575, 575, selling Greg's Way, 550. Farmer State Bank, Hoffman, Illinois, $550. Farmer State Bank. Watch him, Greg, watch him. Don't want to go down this year. All right, lot number 24 coming in. Lot 24 is Kimora Wilkins. Weighing 218 pounds, the white hog right here. You bet got 200, 225, but he get 25, 200 here now, quarter, but he get 225, but he get 25, 225, 2.5, now 75, but he get 75, 75, but he get 75, 275, now 300, but he get 300 now, quarter, 300 here now, 25, 3.25, now high, but he get 3.5, but he get 3.5, now 75, 375 here, but he get 75, but he get 75, 3.5, 75, now 444, but he get 4, but he get 400, 375 here now, 444, but he get 4, but he get 400, now 25, 400 and a quarter, 400 here, 4.25, now high, but he give on high, but he give on high, but he give on half, 4.25, now half, now 75, 450 here, now 475, but he gets 75, but he gets anybody else, 75, now 555, 475 here, now 500, but he give 500 here, but he give 555, but he give 500 here, 475, 475 here, now 555, anybody else, 475, last chance, 475, 5, sell him your way, 475, People's National Bank, Salem, Illinois, 475. Lot number 25 coming at you now, Jacob Hanks. Jacob Hanks, hog weighing 307 pounds right here on a white hog, you bet. Like to have 500, got 200, 225, but he get 25, 200 now, quarter, 225, 2.5, but he get 2.5 now, 75, but he get 75, 2.5 here now, 75 now, 300 now, 25, 300 here now, 25 there, but he get 3.25 now, high, but he get 3.5, and now 375, but he get 75, but he get 75, 375, 4, 375 here now, 400 now, 425, but he get 25, 4.25, and now 4.5, 4.25 here now, half, but he get 4.5, 475, but he get 75, 475 now, 555, but he get 500 now, 525, but he get 25, but he get 25. Don't be afraid, 500 and a quarter, and now 5.5, 5.25, 5.5, now 75, but he gets 75, 5.5 here, now 75, 575, but he gets 75, but anybody else, 575, 550 here, now 75 there, but he gets 75, $550, sold him right there. Where's he at? Triag Distributors. Triag Distributors. Watch him, Greg. Watch him. 550 bucks. Yes, ma'am. 550. 550 bucks. Triag Distributor. All right. Lot number 26 in the rings. Alec Easton. Alex got the red and white hog rabbit weighing 200 pounds right here. You bet. Like that 500, got 200, 225, 200 here and a quarter. Now 2 and a half, but he get 2 and a half, 2 and a quarter and a half, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a half there. Now 75, now 3, but he get 300 now quarter, 3 and a quarter now 3 and a half, but he get 3 and a half now 75, 375 now 4, but he get 400 now 425, but he get 25, 400 here now 25, 400 here now 4 and a quarter, 425 now half, now 75, but he get 75, 475 here, but he get 75, now 5, but he get 500 here, but he get 555, now 5 and a quarter. 525 to 5 and a half, but he give out and half, but he give out and half, 5 and a quarter now, half, anybody else, 525 half, 5 and a half, now 75, 550 here, now 75, but he get 575, but he get 75, 550 here, now 75, 5 and a half here, now 75, set in the back row, 550 bucks, Salem Tire Center, 550 bucks, Salem Tire, Salem, Illinois. Lot number 27 coming at you right here is Kyla Engel. Lot 27 weighing 234 pounds. High hog right here. You bet like to have 500. Got 2. Now 225. 200 here. Now 25 there. But he get 225. Now 2 and a half. But he get 2 and a half. 225 half. 225 here. Now 2 and a half. But he get 2 and a half. Now 75. Now 300. But he get 300. Now 325. 300 here. 25 and a half. But he get 3 and a half. But he get 3 and a half. 3 and a half. Now 75. 3 and a half here. Now 75. Now 4. But he get 4. But he get 4. But he get 400. But he 75. 400. Now 425. But he get 25. 400 and a quarter. 400 here. Now 25. Now high. But he get 4 and a half. Now 75. But he get 75. 475 5. And now 500 here. But he get 555. But he get 500. Now 525. 500 here. Now 25. 25. Now high. But he get 5 and a half. 5 and a quarter. Now half. But he get 5 and a half. But he get 5 and a half. 5 and a quarter. Now half. Now 75, 575, 550 here, now 75, but he gets 75, but he gets 575. It's only money, you make more tomorrow. 550 here, now 75, 550 here, now 75 here, but he gets 75. Tell him your way, 550. Little Legion of Golf Cars, Salem, Illinois. 550 bucks, Little Legion of Golf Cars, Salem, Illinois. Lot number 28 coming at you now, Jonathan Tim. Jonathan got a 200-pound white hog right here. You been like to have 500, still got 200. Now 225, but he get 25 high. 225, 2 and a half. Now 75, but he get 75 now 3, but he get 300 here. Now 325, but he get 25, 3 and a half. 325 here, 3 and a half. Now 75, but he get 75, but he get 75, 375, 4, but he get 5, but he get 400. Now 425, but he get 25, 425, 4 and a half, but he get 4 and a half, but he get 4 and a half, but he get 4 and a half. Now 475, 475, now 5, but he get 5, but he get 500 here, but he get 500. Now 525, 500. Jason's way, 525, 525 now half, but he get 5 and a half. Now 75, but he gets 75, 575, 575, here, but he gets 75. We got 5 and a half bid, 575, 5 and a half here, anybody else? 575, but he gets 75, but he gets 75, 575. Send him your way, 550. Vernon Quant, Ayuka, Illinois Pioneer Seed. Vernon Quant, 550 bucks. Okay. Make sure on your 4-H members now, we got the cards up here for free ice cream tonight at the egg in the classroom stand. All 4-H members, we got free ice cream up there. And guys, if you need water, it's right outside that door. There's free ice water right outside that door. And we'd like to give another welcome to Wabash TV for being here tonight, televising this night. What a grand event that is. Next lot coming in, we got Alex Hawkey, lot 29, weighing 265 pounds. Like to have 500, got 200 sales on, 200 and a quarter, 200 and 225, now 2 and a half, but he get 2 and a half, but he get 2 and a half, 2 and a quarter and a half, 2 and a quarter here, now 2 and a half, but he get 2 and a half, now 75, but he get 75, but he get 75, 275, now 3, now 325, but he get 25, 3 and a quarter, now 3 and a half, but he get 3 and a half, 3 and a half, now 75, but he get 75, 375, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, but he get 4, 375 here, now 400, now 425, now half, but he get 4 and a half, now 75, I got you both, 4 and a half here, now 75, now 500, now 500, 500, now 525, but he get 25, but he get 25, 500 here, now quarter, 500 here, you want to do it again, 500 to 525, 525, 500, I'm Johnson's Way, 500 here, now 25, but he get 25, but he get 25, sell him, Jonathan's Way, 500 bucks, top notch, you want to do the bowling alley? Top notch cutlery, guys, you bet, Sandover Bowl. I can't hear you. Junction City Bowl, top notch and Junction City Bowl. Hey guys, they got water coming around if you want to water. Top notch, Salem, Illinois, and Junction City Bowl in Junction City, Illinois. 500 bucks. Anybody want water? Hold your hand up. The man's bringing them to you. Amy's over here. Lot number 30 coming at you soon. He's out here. Lot 30 is Brant Heaston. Brant's got a 223-pound red and white hog right here, like the F500. Got 200, sales on, 225, 200 here in a quarter, 225, but he get 25, but he get 25, but he get 225, but he get 25, 200 and a quarter, 225, now 2.5 here, but he get 2.5, now 75, but he get 75, 3, but he get 300 here, now 325, and now 3.5, but he get 3.5, but he get 3.5, now 375, but he get 75, but he get 75, but he get 75, now 4, but he get 5, but he get 4, and now 425, but he get 25, but he get 25 and a half, but he get 4.5, and now 75, 475, now 500, but he get 500, now 525, but he get 25, 5.5, but he give out and half, but he give out and half, 5.25 and a half, now 75, 575, 5.5 here, now 575, but he get 75, but he get 75, 575, 575, 550 here, anybody else, 550 here, now 75, but he get 75, but he get 75, sell him Greg's Way, 550, Vernon Quant Pioneer Seed, Ayuk, Illinois, 550 bucks. Lot number 31's coming at you now. Lot 31's McKenna Smith. Lot 31 went 204 pounds on a red and white hog. You bet, like the F500. 200 sales on 225. 200, 225 head, but he get 25, but he get 225, but he get 25. Now high, but he get 2 and a half, now 75. 275, now 3, now 325, but he get 25 and a half, but he get 3 and a half, now 375, but he get now 4. 400, now 425, now 4 and a half, but he get 4 and a half, now 475, but he get 75. 475 here, but he get 475. 4 and a half, 475 to 500, and now 555, but he gets only money. 475 to 5. 475 here, now 555, but he get anybody else 475. Jason's Way, 475 here, now 500 here, but he get 555, give 500. Jason's Way, 500, 525, 525, now half. You want 550, sir? 525, 5.5. Thank you for what you did do. Sell them at 525, Jason's Way. Marion County Savings Bank, 525, 525 bucks, Marion County Savings Bank. Watch him now. All righty. Lot number 32 coming at you right now. Lot 32 is Madison Smith. Madison's hogs weighing 267. Red and white hog right here like the F500. Still got my 200, 225. But he get 25, 2 and a quarter. 200, now 225. But he get 25, but he get 25, 225. 200 here, now 225. Now 2 and a half. But he get 2 and a half, but he get 2 and a half. 225 half. 225 here, now 2 and a half. But he get 2 and a half, but he get 2 and a half. 2 and a half, now 75. 2 and a half, 75. 2 and a half here, now 75. 75, now 3. But he get 300. Now 325. 325 to 3 and a half. But he get 3 and a half. But he get 3 and a half. 375. 3 and a half, 75 to 4. But he get 4. But he get 400. Now 425. 425, 400 here now, 425 to 4.5, but he get 4.5, but he get 4.5, 4.25, half, now 75, 4.5 here now, 475, but he get 75, but he get 75, and 5, but he get 500, 475, 500, now 525, but he get only 5, but he get only 5, 5.25, anybody else, 500 here now, 525, but he get only anybody else, 500, 525, 525, sell him Jason's Way, 500. Salem Tire Center, Salem, Illinois, 500 bucks. Salem Tire Center, 500 bucks. Don't forget, guys, we got 3 additions at the end of our program now. We got 4 additions to the end of our program. We got 3 ads, and we got 1 foundation haul we're going to sell right after the program. Don't run off. We still got 3 additions and the next one there at the end. Lot number 33. Lot 33 coming at you is Kaylee Lacey. Not wanting to cooperate. He wants to go home. I know the feeling. Lot 33 is Kaylee Lacey, weighing 324 pounds right here in a white hog. You bet. Still got my 200, 225, but he get only 5, now 2.5, 2.25 here, now 2.5, but he get 2.5, but he get 2.5, but he get 2.5, now 75, 275, now 333, now 325, but he get only 5, now 3.5, but he get 2.5, but he get 3.5, 3.25, now high, but he get 3.5, but he get 3.5, 75, 375, now 4, but he get 5, but he get 5, but he get 400, 375, 400, 425, and now 4.5, but he get 4.5, but he get 4.5, now 475, but he get 75, now 5, but he get 500, now 525, 500 here, now 525, anybody else, 500.25, 500 here now, 525, but he get 25, but he get 25, anybody else, 525, selling Jason's Way, 500 bucks. Jeff Dunahee Realty, Salem, Illinois, 500 bucks, Jeff Dunahee Realty, Salem, Illinois. What they lead me to is water and feed. So, hey, next lot in, 34, Cage Houston. Lot 34, Cage Houston's hogs weighing 183 pounds right here. He'd like to have 500. He got 200, 225, but he get only 5, 2.25, 200 here, and 25, but he get 225, but he get 25, 2.5, but he get 2.5, and 75, 275, and 300, and 325, but he get 25, 3.25, 3.5, but he get 3.5, 75, but he get 75, 375, and now 4, but he get 400, now 1/4, 4.25, and a half, but he get 1.5, but he get 1.5, 75, and now 500, but he get 5, but he get 500, 525, but he get only 5, and 5.5, 5.5 here, but he get 5.5, but he get 550, 5.25 now. Half, but he get half, but he get 5.5. Anybody else? 525 half, 525 half, 525 here now, 5.5, but he get 5.5, but he get 5.5. Sell him your way, 525. Triag Distributors, 525. Triag Distributors, Omega, Illinois. If you haven't bought a hog, you got 2 chances left on the hogs. Now, if you need water, there's plenty of water out front there too. Lot number 35 coming at you. Lot 35 is Coy Beard. Coy Beard's hog weighing 235 right here. Still got my 200, 225, but he get 25, 2.25, 200 here now, 25, but he get 25, but he get 25, 2.25, but he get 100, 225 here, but he get 25, but he get 25, 200 and 225, and 2.5, but he get 2.5, 225 here now, half, but he get 2, did you say 2.5, 2.5 now 75, 275 and 3, but he get 300, 325, but he get 25, and 3.5, but he get 3.5, 3.25 half, 3.5 here now, 75, but he get 75, 375 and 4, but he get 5, but he get 400, 425, 400 now 25, but he get 25 and a half, but he get 4.5, but he get 4.5, 4.5 here, 425 bid, 4.5, 425 here now, 4.5, but he get 4.5, but he get 4.5, yes or no, gotta go, 425 half, 425 half, 425 here now, half, some your way, 425. United Producers, you betcha. 425, United Producers, Salem, Illinois. Okay. Got another donation come in from Jason and Holly Segrist. Jason and Holly Segrist going to Marion County Livestock Judging Team for $150. Thank you. Last chance on the hogs, guys. Last chance to buy on the hog lot. 36 coming at you. Here's Matthew Beard. Weighing 246 pounds right here like that. 500, got 200, 225, but he get 25, 200 here, now 25 and a half, but he get 2 and a half, but he get 2 and a half, 225 half, 225, 2 and a half, 275, but he get 75, but he get 75, now 333, but he get 300 and 325, 325 and 3 and a half, but he get 3 and a half, but he get 3 and a half, 325 half, 325 here, now 3 and a half, now 375, but he get 75, 375, now 4, but he get 4, but he get 4, and now 400 here, but he get 4, 4, 4, 375, 4, 375 here, now 400 here, but he get 4, but he get 4, but he get 400, now 425, now 4 and a half, 4 and a quarter, now 4 and a half, now 75, but he gets 75, 475, 4 and a half here, now 75 to 5, but he get 500 here, but he get 5, 5, 5, 475, 5, 475, 500, 525, but he get 25, 5 and a quarter, 500 here, now 25, anybody else, 500, 525, 500 here, now 25, but he get 25, but he get 25, selling $500 weight. People's National Bank, Salem, Illinois, $500. People's National Bank. Give us a second, we'll get the hogs out of the way, we'll get the beef coming in. Bovine time. Anybody need water, guys? They're bringing it around to you if you guys want a cold water. Richard's doing a heck of a job bringing that cold water around. Just raise your hand up there if you need any cold water. Again, we want to thank each and every one of you for being here tonight, being here for our 4-H livestock auction. And another thank you to Wabash TV being here tonight to televise this. Steer sale time, cattle time right here. You bet lot number 37. Lot 37 coming at you is Maddox Rob. Get another gate or two down. lot number 37 is coming in. So we got a reserve grand champion market heifer coming in, weighing 1,017 pounds. You know, black, white face right here, you bet. Maddox Rob right here, you bet. Like to have 1,500, give $1,000 bill. If you give $1,000 bill here, give 500 here. If you give 500, if you give 500, sales on 600 here. If you get 6, 500 and a half, 500 here now, half, if you give out, have it, give out, have it, give 5 and a quarter, 525, 5 and a quarter, now 5 and a half, if you give out, now 575, now 600, and now 600 here. If you get 600, 575, now 600, now 25, 625 here. If you get 25 high, if you get 625 high, now 675, and now 700 here. If you get 7. Now 25, but he get 25, but he get 25, 700, now 725, now 7 high, but he gets up now 725 half, now 775, 775, hey, but he gets 75, but he gets 75, 7 high, 775, now 800, 800, 825, but he get 25, but he get 25, 8 and a quarter, 800 here, now 825, but he get 25, but he get 25, anybody else? 800, 825, 825, 800 here, now 825, but he get 25, but he get 25, so I'm your way, $800. Top notch, you bet, top notch. And Junction City Bowl. Top notch. I had it over here, sir. I had it right over here. $800. $800. Top notch. Tree trimming and Junction City Bowl. $800. All right, lot number 38 is Chesney Rob. Reserve champion Simmental, market heifer. On a black little heifer right here weighing 944 pounds right here. You bet like to have $1,000 bill here. But he give 500. If he give 500, sales on now 5 and a quarter. 500, 5 and a quarter. Now have it give 5. But he give 5. Have it give out now 5 and a quarter and a half. 525 here now 5 and a half. Have it give out and a half. Now 575. But he get 75. Now 600. 575 here now 600. Now 25. But he get 25. Now have it get half. 625 here now half. But he get half. But he get half. 625 half. 625 here now half. But he get half. But half. 625 half. 625. Anybody else? 625 here now half. But he get half. So now 75, got it just 75, now 7, now 700, now 725, now 7 half, now 7 half here, but he gets 7 half here, but he gets 7 now, 725 half, 725 here now, half, but he gets 7 now, 720, anybody else, 725 half, 725 half, now 75, now 75, 7 half here, now 75, but he gets 75, 75, now 8. Now 800, now 800, 775 here, now 888, but he get 8, 775, 8. I'm your way, Jason, 775, 8, 775, 8. So I'm your way, 775. I just cut the cord, 775. Lots Trucking, Pioneer Seed, St. Peter, Illinois. Lots Trucking, St. Peter, Illinois. Yes, ma'am. Lot number 39 is Caitlin Wilkins, grand champion steer, black-eyed right here, 1,282 pounds. Got 500 sales on, walk them on, 5 and a quarter, 500 and 25, 500 here and 25 there, but he get 25, but he get 25, 5 and a quarter, now half, but he give out half, 525 here, now 5 and a half, but he give out half, but he give out half, 5 and a quarter and a half, now 75, 575, now 600 here, but he get 600, now 25, but he get 25, 625 half, 625 here, now half, but he get half, now 75, but he get 75, 675, 675, now 7, but he get 700, now 25, but he get 25, but he get 25, 7 quarters, now 7 and a half, 7 and a half, now 775, but he get 75, 775, 775, 800 here, but he get 800, but he get 800, 825, 800 here, now 25 there, but he get 825, 8 and a half, 8 and a half here, now 75, but he get 75, but 875, 875, now 999, but he get 900, 900 now, 925, now half, but he get on half, but he get on half, 950 here, but he get 950, now I'm on the fence, 9 and a half, now 975, 9 and a half here, 975, now $1,000 bill, but he gets 1,000, now 50, but he gets 10 and a half, down here, now 10 and a half here, now 11, 10 and a half here, now 1100, now 11 half, but he get 11 half, but he get 11 half, 1100 and a half, 1100 here, now half, but he get 11 half, 11 half, now 12, 1150, 1200, 12 high, but he get 11 half, but he get 11 half, 1200 and a half, 1200 here, now half, it's only money, she'll say it's okay, give her a poke, 1200, 12 and a half, but he get 11 half, but he get 11 half, 1200, anybody else, 12 and a half, now 13. Now 13, 1350, 1350, 13, now half, 13 and a half, now 14, but he get 14, now half, but he get 14 and a half, 1400, now half, but he get 1450, 1400, now half, but he get 14 and a half, now 15. Now 15. Thank you for what you did do. 1450, now 15. 1450 here, now 15. But he get 15. Anybody else? 1450, now 15. Set him in the back row. 1450. What's your name, sir? What name do you want it on? Bettendorf Stanford. Bettendorf Stanford. $1,450 right there. Bettendorf Stanford. Thank you. Lot number 40 coming at us now. Lot 40, Sydney, Donahoe. Reserve Grand Champion steer, weighing 1,222 pounds, black and white headed right here, you bet. I got 500, tails on, 5 1/4, 500 here now, 25, bid to get on 5, bid to get on 5, 525, 500 here now, 25, bid to get 5 1/4 now, high, bid to give out, half, bid to give out, half, 5 1/4 and a half, 5 1/4 here now, half, bid to give out, half, bid to give out, half, 5 1/4 half, now 75, and now 600, bid to get 600 here, now 625, 625 now, half, bid to get 625 half, 6 and a half, now 675, bid to get 75, now 7, and now 725, bid to get only 5, bid to get only 5, 7 1/4, 700 here now, 25, everybody else, 725, 700 here now, 25, bid to get only 5, bid to get only 5, so let me away, $700. People's State Bank, $700. People's State Bank, $700. Lot number 41 coming at you guys. Champion homegrown steer. Devin Vanderveer coming in 1,111 pounds on a Hereford steer right here, you bet. Give me a 500, walk on, but he get 500, high 25, but he get only 500, now 25, now 5 and a half, and now 75, but he get 75, now 600 here, but he get 600, now 25, but he get 25, now high, but he get a half, now 75, and now 7, but he get 7, now 725, and now 7 half, and now 775, but he get 75, but he get 75, get 75, 7 and a half here, now 75 there, now 8, but he get 800 here, now 825, now 8 and a half, 8 and a half here, now 75, but he get 75, now 999, but he get 900, 925, now 9 and a half, 950 here, now 75, now $1,000 bill, but he get $1,000 bill, now 25, but he get only 5, now 10 and a half, now 75, but he get 75, now 1,100 here, but he get 1,100, now 1,125, now 11 and a half, and now 11 and a half, 1,200 here, but now 12 and a half, but he get 12 and a half, but he get 12 and a half, but he get 1,250, now 13, give 13, now 13 and a half, and now 14, but he get 14, but he get 14, 13 and a half, 14, 13 and a half here, now 14, but he get 14, 13 and a half, now thank you for what you did do, 13 and a half here, now 14, 1350, now 14, sell front row, 1350, you bet. Unpreferred Farm Supply, Unpreferred Farm Supply, 1350. Lot 42 coming at us now, guys. Lot 42 is Blaze Corson, Reserve Champion, homegrown steer, weighing 1,289 pounds right here, you bet, and black-headed right here, got 500, 525, but he get only 5, 500 here, and 25 there, but he get only 5 and a half, but he get 5 and a half, 5 1/4 and a half, and now 75, but he get 75, but he get 75, 575, 575 here, but he get 75, but he get 75, 575, now 600 here, 600, now 25, but he get only 5, 625, now half, now 75, but he get 75, but he get 75, 75, now 7, and now 725, but he get only 5, but he get only 5, 7 1/4, now 7 and a half, and now 75, but he get 75, but he get 75, but he get 75, 8, give 800 here, but he get 888, 775 here now, 800 here, but he get 800, 775, 8, 775 here now, 800, now 825, but he get only 5, 8, 825 half, 825 here now, 8 and a half there, but he get 8 and a half, anybody else, 825 half, 825 here now, 8 and a half there, but he get 8 and a half, sell him Johnson's Way, 825, Triag Distributors, Omega, Illinois, 825, Triag Distributors, Omega, Illinois, 825. Lot number 43 coming at you guys. Sarah Tim, looking for a Sarah Tim. Rate of gain winner and senior showmanship winner. They said this steer gained 4 pounds a day and 3 at night. Weighing 1,224 pounds right here. Lot 43, Sarah Tim steer right here. Black, white face right here. And got 500, 525, but he get only 5 and a quarter. 5 and a quarter and a half, but he get about half, but he get about half. Now 575, but he gets 75. Now 600 here, he gets 6. Now 625. And now 6 and a half here. Now 75, but he gets 75 and 7, but he gets 7, but he gets 7. And now you both out 700. Now 725. Now high, but he get high. Now 75. And now 775. And now 8, give 800 to 825, but he get 825. Now 8 and a half. 8 and a half here, give 8 and a half. 8 and a quarter and a half, but he get 8 and a half. 8 and a quarter and a half. 820, anybody else? 825 here, now 8 and a half there, give 8 and a half. 825 half. 825 here, now 8 and a half there, but 8 and a half. So I'm your way, 825. Jeff Dunahee Realty, 825. Jeff Dunahee Realty, 825. Lot number 44 coming at you is Reagan Warren. Reagan, reserve champion Angus steer and junior showmanship winner, weighing 1,230 pounds right here. You bet. Set him up, buddy, right there. Got 500, 525, but he get only 5 and a quarter. Now half, but he give out half. 5 and a quarter here. Now half, but he give out half, but he give out half. 5 and a quarter and a half. 525, 5 and a half. 575. Now 600 here. Now 625, but he get only 5. And now 6 and a half here. Now 75, but I'm your way. 6 and a half. Now 75. 6 and a half here. Now 75. Now 7, but he gets 700 to 700. 725. 700 now 25. 25. Now high, but he gets 7 and a half. Now 75. 775, but he gets 75, but he gets 75, 775, now 800, now 800, now 825, 800 here, now 25, but he gets 25, 8 and a quarter, now half, give 8 and a half, 8 on Greg's way, 8 and a quarter and a half, 825 here, now 8 and a half, but he gets 8 and a half, 825 half, 825 half, so Greg's way, 825. Kurt Martin, State Farm, Kurt Martin, State Farm, come on up, Greg. 825, Kurt Martin, State Farm, Salem, Illinois. We'll turn this over to Greg to do the last 22. You got one? You got a sheet? All right, on lot 45, this is Carter Heaston weighing 1268. This is your reserve champion Simmental steer. Right here, I'm going to give it a how much right here. Get 500 money now, 525, 525, 500, but 525, 550, 555, 75, 550, but get 75, 75 now, 600 there now, 625 now, 650 now, 675 now, 700, 7 and a quarter, 7 and a quarter now, 7 and a half, 775, 800 now, 8 and a quarter, 8 and a half, 8 and a half, 875, 900. 900 now, 9 and a quarter, 9 and a half, 975. Now $1,000 bill. Now 1,025. Now 1,050. 1,025 it'll be 50. 1,025 it'll be 50. 1,025 it'll be 50. It'll be 50. 1,025 it'll make it 50. Anybody else? 1,025 it'll be 50, and I have sold it. $1,025. South Central FS. South Central FS. $1,025. Next one coming in right here, lot 46. This will be Sidney Wilkins, weighing 1,174 pounds. This will be your champion, all other breed steer. Here comes Sidney, right here, lot 46, and I get 500, 525, 500, but I get 525, it'll be 525, it'll be 550, 525, it'll be 50, down 550, 575, 75, down 600, now 6 and a quarter, now half, 6 and a half, down 75, down 700, 700, down 7 and a quarter, now 7 and a half, 7 and a quarter, 7 and a half, 775, $800, 800, 800, 8 and a quarter, 8 and a quarter, now half of the bomb, 8 and a quarter, 8 and a half, 875, 875, 8 and a half, it'll be 75, it'll bomb, 8 and a half, it'll be 75, 875, 875, 900, 875, it'll bring him 900 on the bottom, 875, it'll be 900, now and a quarter, 900, 9 and a quarter, 9 and a half, 9 and a quarter now, 9 and a half, 975, 975, 9 and a half, it'll bring in 75, 975, 9 and a half, now 75, 75, 9 and a half, now 75, 975, $1,000 bill, $1,000 bill, 975, it'll be $1,000 bill, form 975, it'll be 1,000, 975, $1,000 bill, $1,025, $1,000 bill, now but I get 25, $1,000 bill, 25, 25, 25, $1,050, $1,025, it'll be 50, but I get 50, $1,025, it'll be 50, anybody else? $1,025, it'll be 50, but I get 50, $1,025, it'll be 50, but I get 50, and I have $7,025, still in the back, who was it? Salem Tire, $1,025. Next one coming in right here is lot 47. Lot 47, this is Ray Heaston. This year's your intermediate showmanship winner, Race Heaston, lot 47. Hey, you got 500 walk on here. Now 525. 500, nobody get 25, 500, nobody get 25. 525, 525, 550, 550, 575. Now 600, now 6 and a quarter. Now 6 and a half, 675. 675, 675. Now 700, 7 and a quarter. 725, it'll be 725. 700 now 25. 725, 550, 775. 770, 75, 800, 800, 8 and a quarter. 8 and a quarter now, 8 and a half, 875, 875 now 900. 900 now 9 and a quarter, 9 and a quarter, 9 and a half, 975, 975, $1,000 bill, $1,025, $1,000 bill, nobody get 25, $1,050, $1,050, $1,025, it'll be a $50 bone, $1,025, it'll be a 50, 50, $1,025, it'll be a 50, and $1,025, it'll be a 50 and a half, so that $1,025 way. Triag Distributors, $1,025, thank you, Triag Distributors. Rural King, another donation to the foundation. Rural King just wrote a check for $2,000. Thank you, Rural King Supply. $2,000 to the foundation. Thank you, Rural King Supply. All right. Here we go, lot 48, Caleb Lacey, weighing 1,133 pounds. Here, hey, 500 now, 525, 500, but I get 25, 500 now, but I get 525, 525, 550, 575, 575, 550 now, but I get 575, 600, 600, 6 and a quarter, 625, 600 now, but I get 25, 600 now, but I get 25, 625 now, 50, now 75, 675, 650 now, but I get 75, 650 now, but I get 75, 75, 675, 650 now, but I get 75, 675 now, 700, 700 now, quarter, 725, it'll be 750, 750 now, 775, 775, 775 now, 800, 800 now, a quarter, 800, 825 now, 850, 825, it'll get a $50 bomb, 825, it'll be a 50, 825, it'll be 50, but it'll be 50, Mike's in, 825, it'll be 50, 825, it'll be 50, but it'll be 50, 825, it'll be 50 and a half, shoot your way, Michael, 825. Shakespeare Oil, Salem, Illinois, thank you. Shakespeare Oil Company. How do you pronounce that young lady's last name? Oval? That's what I thought. I didn't want to butcher it. All right, next one right here, lot 49. This is Emma Oval, weighing 1,255 pounds. Here, right here, lot 49. All right, here we go, right here, right here. Here comes Emma right here, 500 now, 525, 500, but I get 25, 525 down, 550, 525, it'll be 550 now, 575, 575 down, 600, 575, it'll be 600, 600, 575, it'll be 600, 600 now, 625, 625, 650, 625, it'll be 650 now, 675, 675, 650 now, but I get 76, 75 now, 700, 700 now, 725, 725, 750, 725, or 750, 70, 75, 775, 800, 800, 825, 800, nobody get 25, 800 now, but I get 25, 825 now, 50, 850 now, 875, 850 now, but I get 70, 875 now, 900, 875, 900 now, 9 and a quarter, 925, 900, nobody get 25, 925, 900 now, but I get 25, 900, nobody get 25, 900, nobody get 25, anybody else? 925 and I have sold it Jonathan's way, $900. Iuka State Bank, Iuka State Bank, thank you.
All right, we got another donation to the Foundation, Donahoe Family Farms, $200. Thank you, Donahoe Family Farms. All right, here's our next one right here. This is lot number 50, A.J. Wilkins. A.J. Wilkins, here we go right here. Boy, they're told me how much there right here. 500, now 25. 500 now, but I get 25, it'll buy 525, down 550. 525, it'll get 50, down about 25, it'll be 50, it'll get 50, 525, it'll make it 50. 525, it'll get 50, down about 25, 550. I got 550 there now, 575, 575, now 600, now 6 and a quarter, 6 and a quarter, 6 and a half, 6 and a half, and now 75, 675, 675, 700, 700, 675, it'll be 700, 725, 725, 750, 750 now, 75, 750 now, but I get 775, 800, 875, it'll be 800, down to 800 there in a quarter, 820, 825, 850, 825, it'll be get 50, down to 825, it'll be get 50, what do you get 50, 825, it'll be get 50, 825, it'll be get 50, now, but I get 50, 825, it'll be get 50, now, but I get 50, and 25, 50 and a half, so me 25 right there. Marion County Savings Bank, Marion County Savings Bank, thank you. Jason, what do we have, 8 and a quarter? How about 8 and a quarter? 8 and a quarter. Okay. All right, we have another donation to the foundation from Nelson and Grant Heinzman. Jeff Donahoe Insurance, $200. Thank you, Nelson and Grant Heinzman. Jeff Donahoe Insurance, thank you. All right, our next one right in here. Where are we at? Lot 51? Lot 51, Ryan Kretzinger, weighing 1,350 pounds. Right here, want me to give it a hold to me. How much airborne? Right here, get 500, now 525. 525, it'll be 550. 525, it'll be 50 down the bone. 525, it'll be 50. 525, it'll be 50 down the bone. 525, it'll be 55. 550, 575. 550, it'll be 575, down 600, 600, 600, down 6 and a quarter. 625, down 650, down 675. 700, down 700, 700, now quarter, 7 and a quarter. 725, 700, everybody get 25, 700, everybody get 25. I'm with Mike, 700 and a 25. 700, everybody get 25, 700 now, everybody get 25, 725. Let's go. 725, 700, everybody get 25 and a half. Switch your way, Michael, 700. Landers Towing and Automotive, Salem, Illinois. Roy Landers, thank you. Landers Automotive. Yes, sir. You've been here all night. Been here all night. Next one coming in right here is Mason Robb. Mason Robb, lot 52. Right here, here we go, right here. Okay, what do you get? 500 there, 525. 500, everybody get 25, 500 now, everybody get 25, 525, 550. 525, it'll be 15, nobody get 55, 25 now, 15. 550, 575, 575, 575, 600, 575, 600 now, quarter. 600, 625, 650, 625, it'll be 50 down the bone, 625, it'll be 50, it'll be 50, 625, it'll make it 50. 625, it'll be 50 now, 675, 675, 675 down 700, 700 down 725, 700, 725 down 750, 725, it'll get 50 down the bone, 725, it'll make it 50, 725, it'll make it 50, I'm with you, Jason, 725, 750, 750, 725, it'll get 50 and I have, so I'm $725. Iuka State Bank, $725, thank you. Iuka State Bank. 725. Selling everything on the quarters. Got another donation? All right, another donation from Harris Farms in Clay City. $400. Thank you, Harris Farms from Clay City. Thank you. $400. $53. That's the end of the steers. Last chance to buy a steer. There you are. All right here, last chance of our steer right here. Market steady, 500, 5 1/4, 500 here, now 25, it'll be 500, nobody get 25, 500, nobody get 25, 500, best price 25, down 550, 525, it'll be 550, 550, now 575, 575, down 600, 575, nobody get 600, 600 now quarter, 6 1/4 now half, 8 1/4 now half, the bones taking 1/4 now half, 8 1/4 now half, the bones taking 1/4 now half, my man's in, taking 1/4 now half, 6 1/4 now half, the bones taking 1/4 now half, taking a half, now 675, now 700, 700, 700, now 7 1/4, now 7 1/2, 7 1/2, now 775, 775, 800, 800, 775, 800, now 825, 825, 850, 825, it'll get $50 bomb, 825, it'll get 50, 825, I got 850 over there, you boys are both out, 50, 850 there, 825, 850, now 875, 875, now 900, Michael, 900, now 9 1/4, 9 1/4, 9 1/2, 9 1/4 now half, it'll bound 9 1/2, 975, 9 1/2, it'll be 75, 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 75 1/2, tilt your way, Michael, $950. Politician, State Senator Sam McCann running for governor. State Senator Sam McCann running for governor. Thank you. All right. Sheep time, sheep time. All right, lamb salesman, come right on. All right, on my grand champion lamb right here, an intermediate showmanship winner. This is Kaylee Blomberg, lot 54. Right here on this one right here. Ball to give it to me. How much air ball right here? Ball to give. Who get 300 to start? Able to get 300. I got 300 there. 325. 300 now. But get 25. 300. 325. 350. Now 375. Now 400. Now 425. 400. 425. 450. 475. 475. 500. Now 5 1/4. 5 1/2. 5 1/2. 575. Now 600. Now 6 1/4. Now 6 1/2. Now 675. Now 700 out of bounds. 700. Now 725. 725. 700. But I get 25. 700. But I get 25, it'll be 25, 725, 700 now, but I get 25, 725, your way, Michael, 725, and I have sold to you, $700 right there. Lots Trucking, St. Peter. All right, here's the next one, lot 55. Lot 55, your grand champion, reserve champion. Grand champion lamb and senior showmanship winner. This is Riley Hammond. Riley Hammond, lot number 55. All right, on this one right here, what even told me how much here right there. I got 300, 325, 300, but I get 25, 300 now, but I get 325, 350, 325, it'll be 350, 325, it'll be 350, 325, it'll get a $50 bond, 350 now, 375 now, 400, 400 now, 425, 450, 425, it'll get a $50 bond, 425, it'll get a 50, 425, 450, 475, 475, 500, 500, 5 1/4, 5 1/2, 5 1/2, 5 1/4, 5 1/2, it'll buy for 5 1/2, 575, 575, 600, 600, 575, it'll get 6, 520, get 600 out of bomb, 575, I got 600 there, now 625, 625, 650, 650, now 675, 675, 700, 700, now 725, 725, 700 now, but I get 25, 700 now, but I get 25, 725, 700 now, but I get 25, 700, but I get 25, 25, and I have, set your way, gentlemen, $700. Shakespeare Oil, $700. Thank you, Shakespeare Oil. All right, the next one coming in right here. This is your champion homegrown lamb and junior showmanship winner. This is Kinley Thompson, lot 56, Kinley Thompson. All right, on this one right here, I got 300, 325, 300, everybody get 25, 325, 300 now, 325, 350, 350, 375, 375, 400, 375, a little bit 400 now, 425, 425, 450, 425, it'll get a $50 bomb, 425, it'll get 50, 425, it'll get a $50 bomb, 425, it'll be 50, 425, it'll get a 450, 475, 475, now 500, 475, it'll be $500 bomb, 475, it'll be 5, 475, it'll be 500 on the bomb, 475, it'll be 5, 475, it'll be 5, 500, sell it 475, gentlemen, who was Marion County Savings Bank, 475, Marion County Savings Bank. Marion County Savings Bank, 475. That's okay. As long as you're getting money, you're excused. All right, our next one right in here is our champion lightweight lamb. This is Peyton Jett, lot 57. Peyton Jett, your champion lightweight lamb. Right here, coming on right here. Ball in a Marcus Jetty right here. Got 300 now, 325. 300 now, but I get 25. 300 now, but I get 25. 325, 350. 325, but I get a $50 bone. 325, but I get 50. 325, but I get a $50 bone. 325, but I be a $50 bone. 325, but I be 50. 325, but I be $50 bone. 325, but I be 50. Got 350 there now, 375. Now 400. 400 there, 425, 425, 400, 425. 425, 400 now, but I get 425, 450, 450, 475. 475, 450, but I get 475, 475, 450, 475. I'm with Michael, 450, 475, 450, 475, 450 now, but I get 75, and I have sold $450 right there. Vernon Quant, Pioneer Seeds, thank you. Vernon Quant, Pioneer Seeds. We have another donation to the foundation from First National Bank of Patoka, a $1,000 bill. Thank you, First National Bank of Patoka. Now then, back to business here, lot 58, Landon Jett. Landon Jett, this is your reserve champion lightweight lamb. Hey, right here, coming on right here. Won't give it a total of me how much here. Go get 300 walk out 3. Now 325. 300 now, but again, to buy 300 now, but again, 3 to buy 350. 325, but again, $50 bone. 325, but again, 50. 350 now, 375, 375, 375 now, 400. 400 there, 425, 425, 425. 400 now, but again, 25, 400 now, but again, 25, 425. 425, 400 now, but again, 25, 400 now, but again, 25. 425, 400 now, but I get 25, 425. Anybody else? 425, and I have sold that 400 way. Underford Farm Supply, Underford Farm Supply, $400. Next one coming in right here. This is lot 59. This is Chase Thompson, your reserved champion extra heavyweight lamb. Hey, right, Marcus City right here. I got 300, 325. 300 there, but I get 25. 300 there, but I get 25. 325, they go by 350. 325, but I get a $50 bone. 325, but 350 now. 375. 375, now 400. 375, but I get 400 on the bone. 375, but a bit 4. 375, but a bit 400 bone. 375, but a bit 4 bone. Even a bone. 375, but a bit 4. 375, but a bit 4 bone. 375, but a bit 4 bone. Even a bone. Even a bone. I have. Sold your way, $375. Who was it? People's National Bank, $375. Lot number 60 coming right on here. We're getting short on market lambs now. Lot number 60, Haley Schuler. Haley Schuler right here. This is lot number 60. Lot number 60 on Haley Schuler right there. There you are, right here at 300 there, 325. 300 now, but again, to buy 300 now, but again, 300 to buy 350, 350, now 75, now 400, now 425. 425, 450, now 475, 475, 450 now, 475, 475, 450, but again, 475, 450 now, but again, 475, 475, 500, 500, 5 and a quarter. 525, 500, and again 25, 500, and again 25, 500, and again 25, 525, 500, I'm with Jonathan all the way, 500, 525, 525, and I have sold $500 right there, number. Triag Distributors, $500. People's State Bank, sorry on that last one, People's State Bank is your buyer. Come right on in, Abigail Schuler. Abigail Schuler, lot 61. Hey, right here we go, right here on Abigail Schuler, right here. Moment to get there, Marcus Steady boys, right here. 300, 325, 325 down, 350, 320, 350 down, 375, 375 down, 400, 400 down, 425, 400 down, but I get 25, 400 down, but I get 25, 425, 400 down, but I get to 425, 450, 425, it'll be 450 to 425, it'll be 50, 425, it'll be 50 down the bone, 450 now, 475, now 500, 475, get 500, 5 and a quarter. 500 and 525, 550, 550, 575, 575, 600, 570, 600 now, 625, 625, 650, 620, 650, 675, 675, now 700, 700, 725, 700 now, but I get 25, 700 now, but I get 25, 725, 750, 750, 775, 775, 750 now, but I get 75, 750 now, but I get 75. Jonathan, you're out, 77.5. I know you're trying. 750, 75, 750 now, but I get 75, 75, and I have some $750 right there. Oh, State Senator Sam McCann running for governor. State Senator Sam McCann running for governor. Here we go right here. This is lot 62. Gracie Tilley. Hey, we got just a couple more. Oh. Market's on the way up. That's always how it is. Get to the end, it starts going higher. Got 400, 425, 400 now, but I get 25, 400 now, but I get 25, 425, 400 now, but I get 25, 400 and 425, 450, 450 now, 475, 475, down 500, now 5 and a quarter, now 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 575, 575, down 600, down 625, 625, 650 now, 675, 675, now 700, 700, 725, 700. I'm going to get 25, 700 now, but I get 25, 725, 700 now, but I get 25, 700 now, but I get 25, 725, 725, 700, but I get 25. Let's call. Down she goes, 725, and I have. Tilt your way, $700. Vernon Quant, $700. Pioneer Seeds. Thank you, Vernon Quant. All right, we got two lambs left. Lot 63 coming in right now. This is Grace Thompson. Grace Thompson right here. Marcus Steady right here. I get 400, 425, 400 now, but I get 25, 400 now, but I get 25, 425, 425, 450, 425, but I get 50, 450, 475, 475, 450, then I get 475, 470, 475, down 500, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, 500, but I get 525, 550 now, 575, 575, 575 now, 600, 625, 600 now, but I get 25, 600 now, but I get 25 down 650, 675, 675, 675, 650 now, but I get 75, 675, 700, 7 and a quarter, 7 and a quarter, 700 now, but I get 25, 725, 725, 700 now, but I get 25, 700, but I get 25, 700, but I get 25. Anybody else? 725, and I have such a way, $700. People's State Bank, People's State Bank. Hey, we're down to one lamb. Now we've got a couple of late arrivals here. I guess we got Claire. This is lot 64. This is your last lamb. This is Claire Tilley. Claire Tilley. Right here we go, right here to get 400, 425, 400, but I get 25, 400 now, but I get 25, 425, 400 now, but 425, 450, 450, 475, 500, 450, 500, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 575, 575, 600, 6 and a quarter, 6 and a quarter, 6 and a quarter, 6 and a half, 6 and a half, 675, 675, 675, 700, 7 and a quarter, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a quarter now, 7 and a half, 775, 775, 800, 800, and a quarter, 825, 825, 800 now, but I get 25, 825, 850, 850, 875, 875, 850 now, but I get 75, 875, 850 now, but I get 875, 850, 875, Jason's in, 850, 875, 875, sold $850 right there. Vern Quant, Pioneer Seeds. All right, we got a couple of hogs that got in late. First we need lot number 65, Caitlin Helmus. Caitlin Helmus on this one right here. All right, on Caitlin Helmus right here. Somebody give it a tone to me. How much air bones right here? How much right here? Well, somebody give 300 and go here. Everybody get 300 now. Everybody get 300. 300 now. Everybody get 300. I got 300. Huh? I got 300 there. 325. 325. 350. 350 now. 375 now. 400. 400. 425. 425. 425. 450. 450. 475. 475. 500. 5 and a quarter. 5 and a quarter. 5 and a half. 5 and a quarter. But 5 and a half. 5 and a quarter. 5 and a half. 5 and a half. 5 and a half. 575. 575. 5 and a half, it'll be 75, 575, 600, 600, 575, it'll be 600 down the bottom, 600 down, 625, 625, 600 down, but I get 25, 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 625, 600 down, 25, it'll be 25, and I have, so you boys weigh $600. Who you got, Michael? Conrad Hildebrand Farms. Conrad Hildebrand Farms, thank you so much. Now, this is our last hog. Last hog, and then when we got some chickens late chicken. Then the foundation hog. Okay. All right, before we get to this, all right, we got some more donations to the foundation. Hughes Oil, $500. And Salem Building Materials, $300. Thank you so much, Hughes Oil and Salem Building Materials. Now then, we'll get down to our last hog. Right here, you got 300, walk on. Hey, right here, I'm gonna give it a home man. I got 300, now 325. 300 now, but I get 25, 300, 325, 350, 325, but I get 50 down the bone, 325, but I get 50, 325, but I get 350 down, 375, 375, 400, 375, but I get 400, 425, 425, 450, 425, 450, 475, 475 down, 500, 475, 500, 5 and a quarter, 500, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 575, 575 down, 600 down. About 575, everybody get 6. 575, everybody get 600, 600, 575, everybody get 600. 575, everybody get 600, 600, 575, everybody get 6. 600 down, quarter, 6 and a quarter, 600 down, 25, 600 down, everybody get 25, 600 down, everybody get 25, 625, 650, 650, 625, everybody get 50 down the bone, 625, everybody get 50, everybody get 50, everybody get 50, and I have Salem $625 too. Salem Tire, $625. Salem Tire, $625. Now then, we got one pen of chickens, and then we got the foundation hog. And I got another foundation donation from Chris Blomberg, $100. Thank you, Chris Blomberg, $100. Thank you. All right, last thing I'm going to do tonight is sell chickens. Sell the chickens right here. I'm going to give it a, and that is, okay. Eliza Engelhardt. There we go. Wasn't on my thing. Thank you. Eliza Engelhardt, this is my last item I'll sell tonight. And then we'll go to the foundation hog. Mike's going to sell it. All right, home right here on the chickens right here. But when you give it a total to me, how much right here? When you give it a total to me, how much here? Who get 500? Who get 300? 300. Everybody get 300. Everybody get 300. Everybody get 300. Who get 200 to start? I'll get 200 there. 225. 225. 250. 220. 250 now. 275. 275 now. 300. 300. 275. Everybody get 3. 275. Everybody get 3. 300 now. 325. That's 325 down. 350. 325. Everybody get 50. 325. Everybody get 50 down the bone. 325. Everybody get 50. 325. Everybody get 50 down the bone. 325, it'll be 50, you better get 50, 325, it'll be 50, 325, 50, and I have sold them $325 to Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications. Ladies and gentlemen, that ends my portion of the sale. Again, thank you for allowing me to come with you and be with you this evening. And in years past, I'll turn this over to Mike here just in a minute. We're going to sell the foundation hog. Sell the foundation hog. And thanks again for the Wabash Communications for televising this for everyone to see here. It's pretty happy to have them with you. I'll turn it back over to Michael.
You bet. All ice cream, all 4-H members now, remember you got free ice cream up stands, egg in the classroom stand, guys. Let me get my glasses on here. All right, we got a Burke barrel donated by the Tim family. All funds to go to the foundation right here, guys. This hog was donated by the Tim family right here. Like to have 2,500 here. Give $1,000 bill. 500, 7.5, but he gets 7.5, 500, 600, 500 here now, 600 here, but he 600, now 7, but he gets 700, but he 7, now 8, but he get 8, now 9, 800, now 9, now $1,000, but he get 1,000, now 1,100, but he get 1,100, 1,100 here, but he get 1,100, I'll take 10.5, 1,000 here, 10.5, but he get 10.5, get 10.5, but he 10.5, 1,000 here, 10 anybody else, 1,000 here, 10.50, 1,000 here, 10.50, 1,000 here, now 10 anybody else, 1,000 here, now 10.5, so $1,000 bill. People's National Bank, sell him again, he says, sell him again, you betcha. Going again, still like that 500, 500, 600, 500 here now, 600 here, but he gets 600, 500 now 6, 500 now high, but he give out and half, but he give out and half, 500 and a half, 500 here now, half, but he give 5 and a half, now 600, 5 now 600, now half, but he get half, 600 here, half now 7, 7 now, but he gets 7 half, but he gets 7 half, 700 and a half, 7 and a half, now 800, now 850, 800 here now, 8 and a half here, but 8 and a half, 800 and a half, 800 here now, half, 8 and a half, now 9, 8 and a half, 900, 9 half, but he get on half, but he get 950, 900, 9 and a half, 900, 9 and a half, now $1,000 bill, $1,000 bill, 950 here now, $1,000 bill, yes, 950 here now, $1,000 bill, sell him Jonathan's Way, 950, Salem Road King right here, you bet, Salem Road King, sell him again. Sell him again, 500 here, but he get 500 now high, but he give out half, 500 now half, 500 here now half, but he give out half, but he give out half, 500 and a half, 500 here now half, but he give out half, but he give out half, 500 and a half. Anybody else? 500 here now half, 500 now half, 500 here now half, but he give out half, but he give out half, but he give out half. Sold him $500, Burning Quant, Pioneer Seeds, sell him again. Still like to have that 500 here, but if I get 2.5, if he get 2.5, if he get 2.5 here, 2.5, 275, but he get 75, 2.5, 75, 2.5 here now, 75 there, but he get 275, 2.5 here now, 75, 2.5 here now, 75 there, but he get 75, but he get 75, anybody else? 2.5 here now, 75, 2.5 here now, 275, but he get 75, but he get 75. Sold him $250. For United Producers, 250 bucks. You want to keep him, sir? Sell him again, he says, sell him again. Still got 2.5 here, but he get 2.5. He get 2.5 here, but he get a $100 bill. If he give a $100 bill, give a 100, give a $100 bill, give a $100 bill, give a $100 bill, give a 50 now, 75. 50 here now, 75, but he get 75, 75. Now $100 bill, give a 100. 75 here now, $100 bill, give a 100. 75 here now, $100 bill. 75 here now, $100 bill, give a 100. 75 here now, $100 bill. Anybody else? 75 here now, $100 bill. 75 now, 100. Sold him $75, put him on Clement and Hammond auction. Put him on Clement, Hammond auction. You want to keep him, you want to sell him again. Sell him again, give a $100 bill. Give a $100 bill, give a 100, give a $100 bill, give a $100 bill, give a $100 bill, $50 bill. $50 bill. If you give $50, I'll tell you what, we're going to give him right back to that family right there. We're going to lower it down, give it right back to the Tim family right there. You bet. Take him right back home there, guys. Thank you very much, one and all, for being here tonight. Appreciate all your bids. We have a few more donations. Larry Britt Farm for $200 from Patoka, Illinois, and David and Carrie Corson, $200 to the 4-H Foundation, both of them 4-H Foundation. Thank you, everyone, one and all. Appreciate everybody coming out and bidding. Please send up the cashier before you go.